Hello, this Hangout on Air is live. Welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. Oh, here comes this Kansas City Southern Railroad westbound, heading toward Baton Rouge and Los Angeles after that, eventually. Like somebody said, it wouldn't be a Louisiana beer reviews without birds, power equipment, or some other kind of noise. I said, isn't that the truth? Anyway, this is not beer, this is rum. And we have from 1934, I found the copyright. I should have written it down. They even had the month and the day that the copyright was acquired, but it was 1934. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. 3 big engines. They're pulling a lot of wood. You see that with all the wood, it might be coming from Georgia, you know. But anyway, whatever. Aristocrat Gold from Grosskirch Distillers Company. Not really a company anymore. It's just a name. It's an alias for Heaven Hill. You can see it's a Heaven Hill bottle. That's straight down bottle. Cylindrical bottle, Heaven Hill. It's like, yeah, it's just flush. But it really was a company, Grosskirch Distillers Company, established by a husband and wife team in 1934. But they weren't really able to compete so well. So about 34 years later, it burnt down in Kentucky. And I saw some photos. It was a tiny distillery compared to like a Jack Daniels or Glenmore or something like that. But it got acquired by Heaven Hill of Bardstown, Kentucky, and it's still, their brands are still around. Aristocrat. The copyright was for Aristocrat brandy. So they might have started with brandy and then they expanded to rum, gin, straight bourbon, whiskey, and all that. Okay, so whatever the case, it is authentic. This is not some made-up name. It really was a company. But like so many others, it was acquired. Wolf brand. Look how light. It's not as light as the skull, but it's pretty light. It might be colored. Look at Wolf brand chili. Just look at Wolf brand chili. It was literally started by a man named Wolf in the 1800s. And some of these products have interesting histories. Most of them do. Heinz, Duncan Heinz. Duncan Heinz, real guy. He was not a cake man. He did a travel book. He and his wife used to drive around the United States in the 1930s, and they would write this like a book to buy it, a travel guide, Duncan Heinz travel guide. Oh, you know, they would give ratings. This hotel is pretty nice. This is a pretty good restaurant to stop at, but whatever. So then later on, some company came along. I don't know who it was, General Mills. I don't know. They say, hey, you want to give your name to our cake mix? He said, sure, yeah. So then he would be on TV talking like on the Today Show on NBC talking about stuff. So it's so fascinating to read about all those brands. All right. Howard Johnson, real guy, died in 1972. Started a ice cream shop. Then expanded into hotels and restaurants. I don't think there's but one restaurant left, one Howard Johnson restaurant left, and one ice cream shop maybe. But there's still hundreds of hotels, but they're not owned by, you know, his family, the Johnsons. They're owned by Wyndham. All right. Okay. It'll be about a week. Oh, yeah. It'll be about 7 days, maybe longer before I do another rum review. It just will be. I'm sorry, but that's okay. It'll be white rum. Ooh, I've never had that in my life. You can see the color is no kind of. Now, some of these you can guess an aroma only in a split second. Now, with something like this, where you would say, yeah, but that's an aged rum, 10 years old. This is some young, cheap rum, gold. I understand that. So this is not a fair challenge. But some of these you'll guess in a split second, and it'll be on par, like two light beers. Coors Light and Bud Light. I just sniffed it and said, that's Coors Light. Now, that's pretty remarkable. No, it's not meaning I'm remarkable. I think a lot of people could do that. It just means that they're not as alike as you may believe. So you could see the Aristocrat. I guess it's not colored because that's pretty dang light. It might have been in a barrel for a year. It's from the West Indies, probably the American Virgin Islands or Puerto Rico. And then the Bacardi is dark, but you expect it to be pretty dark. It's aged 10 years in white oak. Is I thinking, yeah, can I speak? Is this going to be much of a taste challenge? I don't think it will be. Did I pay $40 for the Bacardi? No, I did not. It's $40 at all the stores, but I got it for $17.50 at Walmart. You could say Walmart is bad, whatever you want to say. It's fine. I haven't had a bad experience there, really. I mean, I've had a few, but if I can go there and get a $40 bottle, a $40 bottle of Bacardi Gran Reserva Diez with another bottle thrown in, the Bacardi Ocho Reserva, and a glass fronted cedar wood display case with the clips at the top and a humidor and a gauge. That's all thrown in. And for $35 plus tax, not 40, $35 plus tax, I'm not complaining. Hello, Ronald. What happened to your finger? Says Maxwell. Got smashed by, of all things, Campbell's soup cans. You say, well, that's not really that heavy. No, it isn't. But when you're holding it up here and it's 24 of them and it drops and it comes down on your hand like a blade, on your finger like a blade, it's pretty heavy. And don't even ask if it hurt. You know it hurt. And Julius is telling me, golly, it can't hurt that bad. And I just looked at him like, it's a good thing I got a lot of patience because it hurt so bad. But well, you know, what can I say? It hurt. All right, that hurt now. I thought it was going to be cut. I thought I cut my finger off or something, you know, but oh, man. Oh, man. Now it's all black from the blood or whatever. It looks terrible. But what do you want me to do? I could cover it up with a Band-Aid, I suppose. I've had like 3 people ask me that. What happened to your finger, man? It got smashed. But it's a good question to ask. You see it. It looks bad. It looks terrible. I try to cover it up sometimes, but then that looks fake. Okay, so this is not going to be much of a challenge. Then I have a beer challenge coming later, and then that's it. Tomorrow night, we're doing a wine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're doing Gallo Family Vineyards Merlot. Not Wild Card Wednesday, but this time we're really going wild. It's going to be Wine Wednesday, and it's a wine, a particular brand, Gallo Family Vineyards Merlot. I got my bottle for about $7.85. So it was some strange. It wasn't like exactly $8, like $7.85, $7.69. I could look through those receipts. I know there are receipts in that garbage can. It's a 1.5 liter though. It's a big bottle. It's really nice. You might say that's not the best Merlot in the world. Yep, we pretty much knew that since it was $7.59 a bottle, but it's pretty nice for what it is. I've been sipping on it for over a week. Have not chilled it. Haven't chilled it. Just stuck it right there on the counter. I'm not really that thrilled with chilled wine. Now, if the bottle says serve chilled, well, yeah, I'm going to serve it chilled because that's what the company's recommending. You see, it doesn't say that on the bottle, so I just left it out. See what Jeremy thinks. He's got a bottle. John and Ilya might get one. Jean-Pierre, the Beverage Ramble's talking about getting one. So somebody said, could they get a small bottle? I said, no, not some little sample bottle. You can get a $7.50, but you can't get anything smaller than $7.50. All right, that's the Gran Reserva. And that's the Aristocrat. Now, watch the amazing Ronald. Tell them apart on aroma only. It's not that amazing because they're not that similar. This is so young and it's so young. light. You're never going to think this is an aged rum. This thing is heavily aged in white oak for 10 years. You know, heavily aged, you know what I mean? Extended, aged an extended period of time. It's rich, it's spicy, it's sugary, it's molasses. I don't know why I'm closing my eyes because I know what they are. Victor says, good day to you. Be careful next time, says Maxwell. Well, that's the thing about the accident. You think you're being careful. It just slipped out my hand. I didn't think it was going to slip. And it's like it slipped and then it came crashing down. Oh, oh, you just finished, says Victor. What did I finish? I haven't finished anything. I'm just starting. I'm not going to be on here long. I got to go walking. I already cleaned the air conditioner outside. The Ream high efficiency. Now, which one's better? I mean, we would hope the Gran Reserva Diez is going to be better, right? $40. No, it's the Aristocrat. $6.99. You know, in America, nothing's ever even. It's always $6.99, not $7. It's $8.99, not $9, because that makes you think you're getting a deal, you see. Psychological warfare. $6.99 for a liter. 1 liter. But it isn't terrible. I don't want you to think. I don't want you to watch this video and think that Aristocrat is terrible rum. It is not. Been on the market 85 years. You think people are buying it because it's terrible? No. They're buying it because it's cheap. And it's not terrible. John Anilli said when he was a bartender, that was their well rum. That was in their bar. And if somebody ordered some rum drink, that's what they used. And that's how they make money, because they're taking something cheap like this and they're charging $8, $9 for a mixed drink. It didn't even cost them 80 cents to make it. And they're going to sell it for $8. Maybe if you can count, the salary of the employee, which is minimal, they're on tips, and all their overhead and their benefits package might be some health insurance. Still 80 cents for the drink, and they're selling it for $8. Am I complaining? No, I'm not. I'm not complaining, because you're not obligated to buy it. You choose to buy it. I don't support regulations. Whew. That's some alcohol there, boy. That is just like rubbing alcohol. But there's wood. To be fair, and I have to be fair. I want to be fair. I don't have to be fair. I guess I could be on here lying or whatever. I want to be fair. I want to be fair. There is white oak. There's wood. There's wood. But it's thin. The aroma's thin. The flavor's thin. The body's thin. Everything's thin. But it seems adequate or appropriate to the color, because you look at this pale color and then it tastes that way. Oh, think about a beer like a Michelob Ultra or a Miller 64 or a Corona Premier. You can't get on the internet talking about, well, it's so thin and light, I hate it. Well, you know, it's designed to be thin and light. Well, I guess you could say you hate it, because you might hate thin, light beers like me. But it's like I told Swillengrog, I said, but I thought for what it was, they did a good job with it. I just don't like what it is. This, I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy this on purpose, but anyway, would I buy any rum on purpose? Good question. I bought them just to try them out. I didn't have any kind of great ambition to go buy rum. So why did I buy it? Oh, because about once a week, somebody was asking me, when you going to try rum? I said, well, I'm getting tired of hearing the questions, and it's not going to cost me that much anyway. And then Swillengrog was talking about how much he loved Myers's. I said, oh, what the heck, I'll buy it. Rum tasting tour. How about beer reviews? Victor, do you watch this channel? Have you not noticed the incessant beer reviews that go on all week long? Fair enough. And Victor, by the way, I mean, I have a beer taste challenge coming up in a little while, in about an hour. I have Schlitz versus Pabst. I never did Schlitz versus Pabst. I did Pabst versus everything else. I did Schlitz versus everything else, but I didn't do Schlitz versus Pabst. Is it going to be a challenge? I don't think it will be. I think I'll be able to easily tell them apart. Now, which is going to be better? Oh, I don't know. Maybe Schlitz. Hard to say. Schlitz is cheaper, so I'd buy it because I can get Schlitz for $4.81 a six-pack, and Pabst would be a little bit more. Oh, wait. No, what am I thinking? They're both $4.81. Never mind. Same price. So that's an even challenge there. Or Is the Gran Reserva head and shoulders better than the Aristocrat? I should say so, and I hope it is. It's very good. It's much, much better. It's spicier. It's richer. It's more sugary. It has all these intricate, like they're talking about on the website, honey and nectar and all these intricate sugars and all that. Yes. But then why wouldn't it? It costs $40. This doesn't have that, but it's $6.99. What do you think? But does it have any merit on its own? Does Aristocrat rum have merit? Yes. But it's a $6.99 liter bottle that tastes exactly like it should cost $6.99. It's a perfect match. It tastes exactly like it costs. And you'll notice that about Heaven Hill. You ever notice that about Heaven Hill products? No matter what price you pay, it always tastes like the price. It's never worse than the price, but then on the other hand, it's never better than the price. They don't, Heaven Hill products don't surge ahead of their price point like the Heaven Hill Kentucky blended whiskey. It's $6.99 a bottle, or if you're lucky at Racetrack, $6.19, but those days are gone, I think. But you taste it and you think, yeah, it's about what it should cost, and it's exactly what it costs. And if you drink their Sacred Bond, Christian Brothers, the Sacred Bond brandy, bonded brandy, bottled in bond, it's $25 a bottle. It tastes exactly like it should be $25 a bottle. It's well worth it. Well worth $25 a bottle, but you'd never pay a penny more. But then the Sazerac brands, you'll notice they'll oftentimes taste above their price point. Sazerac. What's their secret? I don't know. Maybe they're adding accent to it. You know, that MSG. They're adding flavor enhancer. They're giving it umami. I don't know, but they do. Sazerac liquor does oftentimes taste higher than its price point, and I don't know why that would be. Aristocrat. Would I recommend it? I mean, I would recommend it if you want to pay $6.99 for a liter. That's nothing. That's like a Whopper with fries. Maybe that costs more than $6.99. I don't know what that costs, but there's something like that. It's comparable. This will last months. Now, some of the viewers say, you don't know my drinking habits. It wouldn't last a week, but that's you. That ain't me. Sure, I'd buy it. What the heck? $6.99. It's been on the market 85 years. It's one of those legacy brands. Yeah, buy it. $6.99. Can't go wrong. Even if you don't like it, you can share it with other people, but you'll probably like it. That's the thing. You probably won't. You probably won't waste it. It's like, is the Bacardi worth $40? It's easy for me to say, yeah, because I only paid $17.50. You know what I mean? I paid $35. Let's say I paid $35 for this bottle. Plus, they threw in an extra bottle, same size of the 8-year, the Reserva Ocho, and the glass enclosed, glass fronted, cedar wood display case. Now, I mean, do those kind of values come along a lot? No, they don't. Even my father, who no longer drinks, said, I'd buy that. That's a good deal. I was like, I'm buying it. He doesn't even drink, and he's telling me that's a good deal. I wish he did. Well, he can't. His health just couldn't take it. But like he says, he'll be the first one to admit it. He said, I drink a lot more per week than you. I said, yeah, you were kind of like, but he never drank on work days. He was very disciplined. Never drank on a work day, ever. But now on the weekend, different story. Like my friend Tom said, he was a weekend warrior. I said, very much so. But it caught up with him. His constitution was not strong. His brother, his other brother, his older brother, his younger brother, and his sister, who's only about 3.5 years older than me, they can drink endlessly and they never show. That might be catching up to them. I don't know. But like you would think they never drank anything. Never seen anybody like that. Just never seen it. And I've seen a lot. Anile, where you at? Says Victor Wang. Man, John Anile's got to work so much. Tell you the truth, I'll be surprised if he shows up tomorrow night. Be happy if he does, but his job is wearing him down, man. He makes a lot of money, but then, I mean, I'm saying he does. I don't know if he does. I don't know his business, but I just get that impression. You might say to me, you don't make a lot of money. I know, and I don't work a lot. I work steady. I work every week, but I don't work a lot. And the work I do isn't hard. There's trade-offs. You know what I mean? Like, no one is going to say 20 hours a week is a lot. Nobody is dumb enough to say that. I retired from teaching. I used to teach. Even that wasn't a lot. I get off at 2 o'clock. I used to get off of work at 2 o'clock, be on the couch taking a nap at 2:20. Normally. And now if I stayed late grading papers, something like that. But I never would get off late. I did that for 22.5 years. All right. Stephen Reed says, I tried Bacardi 151 one time. Didn't mix well with anything I tried. Rough stuff. That, however, looks all right. The 151, I've never had a liquor that strong. I don't think I would like it. I like mild things, Stephen Reed. I appreciate you watching. You know, mild is my jam. People talk about, oh, like this guy at the Knights of Columbus, Jared. He works for a chemical plant around here. I know he makes a lot. That's why nobody in Louisiana really goes to college, you know, because they say, why should I go to college when I can graduate from high school at 18 and go work at a chemical plant making $52 an hour and drive a big truck, and you don't even hardly do any work at the plant. You just follow the regulations and the procedures, and you just, you know, it's all automated. They know what they're doing. Everybody around here, you say, well, how can this state, Louisiana, have a low graduation rate for college, like very small percent went to college, but they're all driving these Ford F-150 King Ranch? Because they work at Marathon, they work at Air Liquide, they work at DuPont, and etc. And they making all kind of money. But Jared had that barrel proof Elijah Craig, barrel proof. He said, try this. And I said, oh no, it makes me sick just sipping it. I can't handle that. I said, Jared, I can't drink something like that. He said, I drink that like it's nothing. I said, well, that's you. You a big old person. I can't. That was disgusting to me. I mean, it's very high quality, high quality Elijah Craig barrel proof from Heaven Hill. But I said, I can't drink that. I would never. I saw it on the shelf the other night, and I just said, ugh. Gives me the willies looking at it. Victor says, some regular drinkers last up to 90 plus with no problem. Genes are more important than you think. Oh, not than I think, because I'm a very big genetic proponent. People act like they're genetics. You say, oh no, don't go there. Don't go there. I don't have to go there because I'm already there. You know, I'm not afraid to entertain reality. You might be. Scruffy says, says, I'm putting shingles on my roof. Let me tell you, it's hard work. First time doing it. Oh, Lord, that sounds like hell on earth. That sounds like a job I would never want to do. I mean, I've replaced shingles, you know, when the roof got damaged, but putting them on the roof? Oh, no, 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 no. Victor says, know your limit. Sadly, that's a lot of people's problem. They don't know their limit. I see it every day. Well, every week. And their life is a shambles. You know, they're just screwed up, messed up, bad, poison, horrible. But anyway, that's it for this video. But join us later, and I don't mean too much later. It won't be too long because I've already edged the yard and I already cleaned the air conditioner, the Ream high efficiency. And so we're going to have a beer taste challenge. I think it won't be a challenge, but you know, sometimes you get confused, you get a little shocked. But look at the two brands, Schlitz and Pabst. And hey, you know, I got something in the fridge. You thought it was serious right now. It's about to get real serious. People are saying, what's in that fridge? For the taste challenges, what's in that fridge? Oh, woo! It's on now. Well, it's not now, but it's on soon. On soon. Whoops. I meant to say it's on soon.